Rage Against the Machine is the debut studio album by American rap metal band Rage Against the Machine. The album was released on November 3, 1992. It went to number 1 on the Billboard's Heatseekers chart, and number 45 on the Billboard 200 chart. Know Your Enemy features Tool vocalist Maynard James Keenan on additional vocals, and also features Jane's Addiction drummer Stephen Perkins on trashcan percussion. Keenan has been known on occasion to appear on stage with the band to perform the song. The album cover features the self-immolation of the Ch.Nga copyright C that occurred on June 11, 1963. Critical response: AllMusic reviewer Eduardo Rivadavia gave the album 4.5 stars and stated it was the first album to successfully merge the seemingly disparate sounds of rap and heavy metal. He also praised the album's meaningful rhymes and emotionally charged conviction. In 2001, Q magazine named Rage Against the Machine as one of the 50 heaviest albums of all time. The album is included in the book 1001 Albums You Must Hear Before You Die. In 2003, the album was ranked number 368 on Rolling Stone magazine's list of the 500 greatest albums of all time. Acclaimed BBC Radio 1 DJ Zane Lowe named Rage Against the Machine as one of 4 masterpieces. This was his best album, on December 2, 2008. In October 2011, Rage Against the Machine was ranked number 5 on Guitar World magazine's top 10 list of guitar albums of 1992. Artwork and sleeve notes: the cover features a photo of the self-immolation of the Ch.Nga copyright C, a Vietnamese Buddhist monk, in Saigon in 1963. The monk was protesting President Nga Anh-Diem's administration for oppressing the Buddhist religion. The photograph drew international attention and persuaded U.S. President John F. Kennedy to withdraw support for Nga Anh-Diem's government. It was taken by Associated Press correspondent Malcolm Brown. A similar photograph earned the award of World Press Photo of the Year in 1963. The songs on Rage Against the Machine all feature political messages. Activists such as Provisional IRA hunger striker Bobby Sands and Black Panther Party founder Huey P. Newton are listed in the Thanks for Inspiration section. Also thanked were Ian and Alec Mackay. De La Rocha was straight edge at the time, though he later took up smoking. The lyrics for each song were printed in the album booklet with the exception of those for Killing in the Name, which were omitted. The booklet reads too. Killing in the Name, skips the lyrics and continues with the next song. The statement no samples, keyboards or synthesizers used in the making of this record can be found at the end of the sleeve notes. Similar statements were made in the band's subsequent albums. The band also referred to themselves as guilty parties for each album. Tour. The album was supported by the Rage Against the Machine tour, which commenced in early 1992 and concluded on December 31, 1993. 20th anniversary edition: the band announced on the October 9, 2012, via their Facebook page that they would be releasing a special 20th anniversary box set to commemorate the group's debut album. The box set contains never-before-released concert material, including the band's 2010 Finsbury Park show and footage from early in their career, as well as a digitally remastered version of the album, B-sides and the original demo tape. The collection was released on November 27, 2012. The release features 3 distinct versions: deluxe box set featuring 2 CDs, 2 DVDs, 1 12 inches 180 grams vinyl LP, 1 40-page booklet and 2-sided poster, special edition featuring 2 CDs and a bonus DVD featuring 6 tracks, single compact disc, track listing, all songs written and composed by Rage Against the Machine. Anger is a gift bonus disco released with the 1995 Australian CD re-release, Darkness AA 340, Year of the Boomerang AA 402, Freedom AA 614, Take the Power Back AA 612, bonus Maxi 12 from the limited tour edition red vinyl 1993 European re-release included this second LP labeled sides C and D, C1 Freedom AA 613, C2 Bomb Track AA 408, C3 Bullet in the Head AA 540, D1 Darkness of Greed AA Euro 340, D2 Bullet in the Head AA Euro 544, D3 Bomb Track AA Euro 533, all songs from both bonuses are the versions from previously released singles and promos, except C1 which is from a different performance. No information is given on the 12 inches about the date nor venue. Singles, B-sides and promos: Killing in the Name, Darkness 340, Clear the Lane 348, both tracks taken from the demo tape and digitally remastered. Bullet in the Head, Bullet in the Head, Bullet in the Head, Settle for Nothing, Bullet in the Head, both a remix, and So Jinx mix are identical. Promo CD and 7 inches has Darkness instead and a slightly different mix of Bullet in the Head called Special Version, which added echoes on Zach's vocals during the chorus and standing in line portion, and the guitar which precedes this portion has been somewhat muted. Bomb Track, Bomb Track, Bomb Track, Evening Session is on side A of the 12, and has completely different music and an extra verse that later became the second verse and Without a Face. Promo CD and 7 inches includes Settle for Nothing only. Later in 1994, after the Freedom single, a maxi single of Bomb Track titled Special Pink Pop Edition was released in the Netherlands featuring all the B-sides from all 4 singles except for Clear the Lane. Freedom, Freedom, Take the Power Back, promo version does not include the live Freedom. In place of the album version of Freedom it includes a remix, which seems to be the same as the original except for Zach saying "Yeah, check this shit out" before the first verse begins. After an online campaign to get Rage Against the Machine to Christmas #1 in the UK, the track Killing in the Name reached #1 on the singles chart during Christmas 2009. Personnel, chart positions, album, references.